Hello, everyone. So I'm recording this as a bookmark for myself to look back on at some point in the future and say, wow, Jermaine, look at where you started with your YouTube channel, only a few hundred subscribers. So I'm hopeful for the future of this page. And I also want to let you know what you're going to get on this page. So first and foremost, I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button right now because I'm on a mission to get my first 100,000 subscribers. So help me do that. Hit the subscribe button. This is not a vanity project. Let me tell you a little bit about who I am if you don't know. I'm Jermaine Fowler. I am a New York Times bestselling author. I'm a scholar. I wrote a book called The Humanity Archive, Recovering the Soul of Black History from a Whitewashed American Myth, a book that I thought was much needed because I wanted to write the book I wish I had as a kid, to see myself in history and to place Black people in the larger history of humanity when it's so often segregated and set off to the side. And so the Humanity Archive, though, is a larger project, and we are a community of lifelong learners, and we use history as a foundation to explore humanity, to enrich our lives and transform the world. So we're always looking for those threads that tie us together, no matter what race or culture or religion or politics, always keeping our humanity at the center. And I was a library kid growing up. I've always loved to learn. I've always loved history because I love to go down these rabbit holes. I'm such a broad thinker and I can study the history of anything, right? Like medicine or sports or science or politics or anything I want. History has it for me. And curiosity is my greatest credential, but I'm a storyteller at heart. And I've really been procrastinating on leaning into YouTube and putting my stories on here because I found some success on other platforms. And I'm thinking, wow, like it's so much work to get started. I have to start from scratch. I got to start all over again. But I really think that this is going to be the best place for me to tell my stories. I already feel more of an intimate connection talking to you right now, right here. And so I'm going to share stories from history. I'm going to share stories that are overlooked. I'm going to share stories that are coming from a perspective that maybe an angle you might not have seen before. That's what I hope to do. I hope to make the past present. I hope to make connections between the past and your life, to bring the best of the past forward and maybe even the worst of the past so we could look at the mistakes of the past and not repeat them. I always search for the marginalized stories, the overlooked stories. And so on this page, you're going to get interviews. You're going to get some videos with me sharing my thoughts and insights, but mainly you are going to get, I'll say it again, storytelling. And my promise to you is to do the very best that I can, to bring you the best narratives that I can, to dig deep for those untold stories, or to retell stories in a way that is going to make you think, or in a way that's going to make you leave here with more empathy and that enriches you and that empowers you and uplifts you. And so I want you to leave here knowing just a bit more than when you came. We're on a search for truth. We're on a search for wisdom. And I always promise to strive to improve my craft or my interviews or whatever I'm bringing you here. And so, again, hit that subscribe button, dive into this journey, into overlooked history with me, into narratives, into stories, because stories can bring us together. Jermaine Fowler signing off. Can't wait to get started.